I'd like to welcome everybody to the 2020 Annual Scientific Meeting, the first virtual meeting for LLRS. And we're really excited about this event. Sorry we can't be together in person to go over what a great year we've had. In addition, we have a partnership with ViewMedi, who is going to help promote the meeting, particularly after the meeting. And we're looking forward to that, to try and get all of our content to be more visible. We're excited about all the things that we've accomplished this year as a board and as a society, including the new logo, which gives merchandising opportunities. I got a lot of good feedback about the logo. People are excited. It's modern. It's more in line with the other societies. We've had a lot of good collaboration come out of this year. And I think for the first time, we really utilized the BOS, the Board of Subspecialty Societies, to our advantage, where we've established relationships and then have been able to leverage those relationships to win a advisory opinion decision from the LLRS, the annual meeting committee. We now have a member, Jill Flanagan, who's on that committee. And we have more of a presence at the LLRS. We've submitted several ICLs this year. We've co-branded. I don't know that we've ever co-branded an ICL before. I remember Stu Green a long time ago submitted a symposium from LLRS, and that was kind of novel. So this year we submitted over 10 ICLs, and about 8 of them were co-branded with other subspecialty societies. So that's been exciting. And we don't have our limb deformity category yet for the educational section of the academy, but we're still pushing for that. And I think we're coming at it from many different angles, and hopefully get that at some point. But having a presence there is certainly the first step. As far as our journal presence, at the beginning of the year, we were a little concerned about whether JLLR would ever reach PubMed index level. And what we've done in the interim is to do 2 things. One is to support JLLR. So we'll continue to support them. And I know I send them articles several times a year. We'll send a couple articles from our institution to support Milind Chaudhry, who's done a fantastic job with the journal. And we've also adopted a second journal, Strategies in Trauma and Limb Reconstruction, which already has their PubMed searchability down, meaning that they can be searched on PubMed, and they're open access. So, and as of now, it's free open access. So that's kind of a win-win. These are the only 2 deformity journals I know of for limb deformity, and we support both of them. And we're really happy with both journals. We've partnered with the Baltimore Limb Deformity course this year. Now, the main course we're not directly involved with, although we have co-branded it. It also is virtual, and I suggest that everybody try to attend that, or at least part of it. It's a foundational course in limb deformity for sure. But we've actually completely integrated the Baltimore Limb Deformity course with the LLRS education department with regard to the outreach programs, where the first one will be in February of 2021 in Texas. And that will involve these 2 organizations coming together, where we put together an integrated course, and it looks fantastic. And it's really geared toward trainees, residents, learning the basics of circular external fixation. We've tackled the bylaws, and I think we're almost done with the revision of the bylaws, which was started several years ago. And that's a good thing to be done with. It's a little dry. And then our board has been fantastic. I've been really lucky to have such a great board to work with. I would say the board is nimble. We have a high level of communication between us. It's an enthusiastic board, sometimes a spirited board, and yet we always emerge unanimous in our decisions. I think that's so important. I don't want to start a bunch of projects that no one finishes. So I only will start a project if everybody's on board with it at the board, so it will be continued, and we have one common will. Obviously, we have to be nimble and change to a changing environment, and clearly we were thrown a major curveball this year. Um, we have started some new positions on the board, so we made the Board of Subspecialty Society member an official position, and the Specialty Training Committee is a new position, and congrats to Jackie Hill for being in charge of that committee, which involves the traveling fellowship and mentorship programs. We've expanded the membership committee, and the membership's gone up in the last year, so I'm very proud of that. Um, we have put the board advancement on pause for 1 year, which I'm sure you all gathered from emails and everything else. So presidential line doesn't move. We're all staying in our positions. And everyone on the board currently has agreed to stay for an extra year. So we will, in 2021, at the meeting, which will be held in New York, as the 2020 meeting was planned to be, uh, we will see everybody live in New York in 2021. And we will then resume normal advancement of the board positions. And I just, again, like to thank Karen Sizdak. She has been fantastic in really being the glue to keep this organization together. She's done so much great work for us, and again, been very nimble, having to plan 2 meetings at the same time. We planned the entire New York meeting and then had to switch gears and plan a virtual meeting. Hopefully that pays back down the road because the New York meeting kind of already set up then for 2021. But um, so yeah, just a major shout out to her. So without further delay, I hope everybody enjoys this virtual meeting, and I miss seeing everyone. I think that's an important social aspect of our little society here. But I look forward to seeing everyone hopefully before 2021. Thanks.